All right, guys, I want to do a follow-up on my plans with the Rubies Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy prop replica glove. It just burns me up. It just burns me up that now, after thinking about it, like I said in the last video, this is 95% the exact same thing that I got 15 years ago. But you know what burns me up? What little I do notice that has changed has not changed for the better. It's worse than it was when I picked it up in 2010. It's worse. This is worse. Now, with the armature and whatnot, it's about the same. This glove is garbage. What is this? I have watched a lot of reviews on this glove, and everybody pretty much says the same thing. This is terrible. Like, it's just this bunched up shit that you can't even really fit your fingers in, and it feels so thin that, you know, it just feels like it's gonna rip. Feels like you're gonna rip it, you know? And I know, you know, if you purchase something like this, it's mainly meant to be for display only, you know? But I would just like to be able to have something that, if I wanted to, like for Halloween or a costume party or something like that, if I wanted to go as Freddy, I could throw this glove on, you know? And I would like to be able to have a prop that is as functional as the movie version. So I grabbed another one. One that actually is better quality. Much better quality and way more like a replica. Much more of a replica than this one. But this is going to be a project of mine. I'm not gonna chuck this in the trash. Absolutely not. But this is gonna be a rebuild project. I'm gonna rebuild this. Like I think I mentioned it in the last video. I already did a little bit of rebuild work on one of these before. On the last one that I had. I honestly don't remember which finger and which blade. But one of these rivets popped off and the finger broke off. And one of these blades just fell out of the finger last time. And I went through and popped all these rivets out and put all new rivets in here so none of them would pop off. And I JB welded the blades. So I've decided I think that I'm going to do a whole complete and total reconstruction of this. First things first. A good glove. So the actual Freddy glove was a Wells Lamont glove. Now, is this the exact same Wells Lamont? No. I don't really care, honestly. Looks close enough. It is a Wells Lamont glove, and it's real good and heavy duty, so this is going to require some distressing of this glove, aging it, wearing it. And I'm probably going to, you know, do some shit with it to really wear on it and, you know, get the holes cut in it and find the pattern that the holes need to be cut and whatnot. And also got me a pack of these right here. So I'm gonna be replacing every rivet in this glove. I'm gonna take the entire armature apart and reattach the glove with the rivets here, reattach each finger and the sides here. I just do not feel safe with these rivets. I can feel how loose they feel, and I've already seen firsthand how weak they can be, you know. I don't have any JB weld yet. But I'm gonna just JB weld the blades on. I might go ahead and put some heat to it, you know, just to, I don't know, they did an okay job, but it still looks like it's in just a little bit too good a shape. Freddy's glove was, you know, beat up and dirty and dingy and fucked up. And this looks just a little bit too clean for Freddy, you know, a little bit too clean. And another thing that I'm kind of debating on, and this is another one of the reasons why I didn't get the JB Weld, is I'd like to have sharp knives. Now these things are thick. These blades on this glove are thick, like thick. They are not very bendable. They're very thick and heavy duty. And so I've kind of been playing around with a sharpener. And these are so thick that it just isn't even really making much of a difference. Not really. Not really. I would need like a whole ass grinding stone. Before I decide to fix the blades on here permanently, I'm gonna shop around a little bit and see if I can find some knives that are kind of shaped like this. I know that the real original Freddy glove was actually made with Case XX P210 tomato knives, if I remember correctly. I may have butchered that just a little bit. And they have an interesting shape to them. They have this interesting shape here. And it's kind of hard to find a knife with this shape to it. So I'm not going to be one of those people. I've seen some glove building videos where people just take like little hacksaw blades and form it into the shape of these. I'm not doing all that now. I don't have all that equipment in my garage. You know what I'm saying? But when it all comes down to it, if not, they don't have to be sharp. I just think it would be cool to have, you know, a real sturdy, heavy duty, usable, sharp Freddy glove, you know? So yeah, for now, display. It looks cool on my wall. You know, from far away, hanging on the wall, it looks cool. But it just annoys me that digging into it and looking, there are so many other companies out there that do such better work than this. And the NECA one, which was the other one that I got, is the same price. And the quality is so much better. They put so much more time and effort into it, you know, and it's just, I think for the price compared to other gloves of the same price, Rubies just doesn't seem like they care about it. Doesn't seem like they care about it. I mean, you know, after how long have they been making this? 15, 20 years now? They could have come up with a better design or put some more time, effort, and energy into this. Now, like I said, I'm not a Freddy fanatic. I am a Freddy fan, but not a Freddy fanatic. So I'm not going to go too crazy. But I would say that if you are a Freddy fanatic and, you know, you're one of those people, you probably already know most of this by now, but I don't know if I will go for this one. If you want to wear it to a costume party or Halloween party or something like that, okay, cool. It looks cool and functions cool for what it is, but like I said, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm nervous doing this right now. I'm afraid one of these fingers is going to pop off. But yeah, this is going to be my little rebuild project. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I've been pretty busy here lately. I don't really have a whole lot of spare time on my hands, but whenever I find myself busy, bored, and I feel like working on a little project, yeah, I'm going to be rebuilding this glove. So, all right, I will probably do an unboxing and review of the NECA when that one comes in. But anyway, that's all I got on this. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Stay blessed.